Right. Let's talk. How many of you feel like you have just wasted your time going to school? How many of you feel like you have wasted your time going to uni? And those days where we're being taught different kind of clouds, different names of clouds in geography. And those days when we'll be taught about different botanical names of different plants and agricultural foods, or those times they were busy teaching us different things that we can no longer apply in our daily life, or those names we're not using them today to pay our rent and to pay our bills. How many of you feel like just the time you spend in school, you could have just used it to actually perfect one craft, and you could have been making huge amounts of money from that craft today? How many of you feel that the fact that the Western education you got, aside from teaching you how to speak English and read and write, they didn't really give you anything more than that? And you're not, most of the things you are doing today, you're not applying it to your daily life. How many of you feel that all the time you spent in NYSC, you went to spend a whole year in NYSC? It was a very wasted effort. And now the government is saying they want to make NYSC 2 years. You have to serve for 2 years. Now you have to waste another 2 years of your life. Now, aside from the time you spent in uni, several strikes if you went to Nigerian universities, all those times you spent just staying at home doing nothing, and the time you spent in school sitting down in class where a lecturer will come and teach you one GST and some sort of silly courses, and today you are not applying it to your daily life. Some of you, what you read in school is not actually what you are doing at the moment. Some people read animal science and they are in journalism. Some people read chemistry and they're in banking. Some people read food and nutrition. They are now working as an English teacher. And some people read mass communication. Those people are now dance instructor. And some other persons who read mathematics is now doing Uber on the streets of Lagos and streets of London. How many of you feel that, listen, you know, that time I spent in that university, I could have used it to do something better? Now, if you think that way, I'm thinking that way as well. Because all those times we spent in school, just like what the Chinese are doing now, they said they're going to be teaching their kids necessary things they need to know. And by the time they get to that age of wanting to pick whether to go to university or to just go and start up their life, they will have all the basic skills they can use to survive in life. I mean, Britain is already doing it. They call it apprenticeship. They just teach them from primary to secondary. And then they go straight into apprenticeship. If you go into apprenticeship, and that's it for you. And then from there you can start working. I used to have an ex who didn't go to university. She did apprenticeship and that's it. She's working with one of the big four and she's making a fortune. But she did not go to university of any sort. Now, you sit down and wonder and say, was university actually really necessary? Going to university, was it the higher institution? Was it really necessary? Did you really need it? Because I know some of you are on this same WhatsApp group who went to school, who went to university, but now you are probably selling clothes and you have a boutique and you're making a fortune. Some of you are selling hair and you're making a fortune. Some of you are now some of you are nail technicians, some of you are makeup artists. You probably read English and you're not a makeup artist and you're making a fortune. Some of you, after reading biochemistry, my godfather's daughter read biochemistry. Now she's she's a fashion designer. She's killing it. She's crushing it in Port Harcourt there. How many of you think about that? Now, if you are thinking the same thing I'm thinking, I would say to you, it's only if you are looking to go into a profession like medical doctor, you want to become a medical doctor, like medicine and pharmacy, or you want to go into professions like become a lawyer. I think that's the only time, or any other professional courses. That's the only time people should be mandated to go to the university. I think we should start thinking of building our technical side where people can do things right from primary and secondary school. And yeah, listen, I'm here to, this is just something that's bothering my mind, and it's in my mind, so I have to speak it out so that you too, me and you, that is on the same WhatsApp group, we can share ideas so that we can look for how to move this African nation forward. Because Africa, the continent is still backward. Yes, the continent is still backward, and we need to look for a way to move it forward. The Western colonization that they gave us education is still colonizing us to the true education. They are still the one planning our syllabus and whatever we're using to teach our children. My friend, go to the comment section. I'll meet you there so that we can continue it. It's been sorted. I love you, my brother and my sisters. Signing out.